All right. Oh, all right. So, did you find the instructions to be useful?
Somewhat. I think there were some parts that were kind of hazy.
Can you specify what parts that you thought were hazy? Like, what do you remember from putting it together that made it a little bit more difficult than you think it could have been?
It wasn't with the cockpit. There were some dots like that are a little different. Like they don't. Like, can I demonstrate?
Yeah. Good.
That they don't like the ones on the very ends don't stick in very well. Mm-hmm. So like I really had to look at the picture and how it was set up. Mm-hmm. But the directions didn't really specify in the end where to put that. So on like several things I was kind of left guessing on where to put it and trying to look at the front picture and the pictures given on the side.
You're struggling a little bit with, I think, putting on the white piece here. Putting the white piece onto here, mm-hmm. And then at the end, it broke. It all kind of fell apart when you were trying to put together the cockpit. So would you recommend us telling you to put the person inside before you start doing the other stuff?
Definitely. I would put the guy in before you put the visor part on it, and like this whole back piece too, mm-hmm. Because like you don't have much room to kind of wiggle them down in there.
Okay. Was there anything else about the instructions that you felt to be unclear? For the most part, the rest of the stuff was pretty easy to follow and
yeah, there was one. There was one part on the sub-assembly attachment where it said place the tail support piece, mm-hmm. And like looking back on the descriptions, there was no. I don't think it didn't say a tail support piece. It said there was a car base, there was a cockpit base, there was a cockpit top, there was a propeller, there was a tail fin, and there was an exhaust pipe. The tail support piece, I guessed was this, mm-hmm. But it like that doesn't match up with the labels sort of. So okay. I was left guessing about that as mm-hmm. well, and this picture didn't add much. The second to the bottom on the last page, it didn't really help me much. I think this picture, shows everything this one does obviously, but this one's just dark.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
it's tough to see.
All right. Was there anything else that was glaringly sticking out, or other than that, you felt that it was relatively easy to get done? I mean, you did finish it in about 6 minutes and 20 seconds, which was pretty quick.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty easy. I mean, just looking at the front picture, you can kind of figure it out based on the picture and just based on basic common sense. But the directions were pretty helpful. I think there were just a couple order of things maybe, and just clarifying what each piece is a little better, and matching it up with the directions. But
now, would you consider yourself to be someone who is good with Legos?
Oh yeah, I mean I played with Legos like my whole childhood. So
okay, so you're someone who's very familiar with it. So it's
it's definitely not my first time looking at a Lego set.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.